It's Bonenkai season. Kanpai! Cheers!
Hey Maui!
Cheers!
Hey guys, welcome back. Cheers. Bink. It's time for another Friday banter.
Yes.
It's Friday. Let's Kanpai. Or
Kanpai.
cheers.
Yes,
Yes.
cheers. It's Bonenkai season.
Yeah,
Right?
Bonenkai.
Mm-hmm.
Bone and kai. What does that mean?
I feel like that you didn't say that correctly.
Bonenkai. Okay,
Yes.
so it's like forget the year party.
Forget the year
Forget
party.
the year.
Yes.
Because this year was terrible. We need to drink to forget. Is that why they say Bonenkai?
Actually, I'm not sure.
No, it can't. It can't be.
In English, we call it like a year-end party
Yeah, mhm.
or an end-of-the-year party. But people would often just say like a Christmas party.
Yeah.
Even if it's not Christmas
Yeah,
themed.
that's right.
New Year's party?
Well, I never had a New Year's party with. Well, this is complex, but New Year's party is only on December 31st night, right?
Yeah, right.
You wouldn't have a
New
New
Year's
Year's party any
Eve.
other day.
Yeah.
Yes, but Christmas party, end of year party could happen anytime,
Yeah,
just like in Japan, I think.
right. Well, Japan actually also has Shinnenkai, which is a New Year's party.
Right,
But
too,
it doesn't mean that it's on New Year's. It means that it's just like to celebrate the opening of the new year. It could be any time in January, I would say.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of end of year parties in Japan, but actually I've never been to a New Year party.
Oh,
in
really?
Japan. I guess I didn't get invited.
Japanese people love to have an excuse to party,
That's true.
right?
That's true. Yeah. Why
Yeah.
not? Right? Yeah.
So today, I guess we can talk about the differences
Okay,
in
sure.
culture.
Yeah.
Bonenkai, I believe in Japan, you can have with anybody, with your work,
Yeah, it's
like
kind of like you have one
companies,
with each group that you
friends.
deal with. Yeah. Yeah. I like popular people I know are always like, I gotta go to like 10 Bonen.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like in my experience anyway, like we didn't have, a year-end party would just be a year-end party would basically be a Christmas party or a New Year's party, and there'd be two, and I wouldn't go to like a bunch.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
How about you?
Are you talking in Japan?
No, when I was growing up.
Well, to be honest, I didn't have end of year parties or Christmas parties until I was an adult.
Yeah, that's true.
So at work we would have a party, usually in December. My company would call it a Christmas party, but it had nothing to do with Christmas, really.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And so sometimes it was at the beginning of December, sometimes it was like the last day of work.
And like,
Before the
were
holiday.
there specific like activities that were, was it like an organized thing, or was it just like everyone come eat and drink and like socialize? And
Yeah,
that's it?
basically there might have been some Christmas elements, like I think we might have a gift exchange.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Like
Secret Santa,
right? But other than that, not really like festive. Just a party.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like maybe Bonenkai are similar, but when I think of Christmas parties or office parties, they're usually in the office.
Yeah,
No?
yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah.
for Bonenkai, often it's like at a restaurant
Yeah,
in Japan.
yeah.
It's like a all you can eat, all you can drink restaurant. Maybe kashikiri, like they rent out the entire space.
Kashkiri, I love that word.
Yeah, I know, kashikiri.
Yeah, rent out. They
Rent out,
a room, or they rent out the bar.
Yes.
Rent out an area of the restaurant.
Yeah, so I feel like office parties are maybe not so common in Japan. Maybe they're becoming more commonplace.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good way to save money. You can cater the event.
Right,
And I've heard some of my students have said that they would order food and drink to their office and have a party.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I often find
it's
that that's
rare.
like more lunch, like we're having a Christmas Christmas lunch today.
Right.
So it's like people aren't expected to stay after hours for a party.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's company culture. So companies will deal with it many different ways. I heard, like, in Japan, I always hear about, there's the Bonenkai, but then there's the next party, and then the party after that, and then the party after that, and the party after that, and then the sun rises.
Yeah, right.
Right.
The after party. Yeah.
That's something
Which is where the real party
That's
is.
right. At the first party, everyone's polite. Thank you for your hard work this year.
お疲れ様です。
Right.
And
Second
then after
party,
that,
people
like...
start loosening the ties.
Third party, the ties are up.
And then there's sumo wrestling in the street.
I love that, like, imagery.
Yeah.
It's like
too.
so Japan. It's nice.
Yeah.
I think another aspect is that I remember, so my parents, when I was a kid growing up, and my mom worked part-time at a golf course.
Oh, yeah.
She was in like the pro shop or the, she did retail and stuff. But when we would, we would go to the Christmas party because families were invited. Yeah. So people would bring their kids and like, but I feel like there's never like kids at a Bonenkai.
No, it seems like it's an adult work thing.
Yeah, so that's also cultural.
Yeah. Yes.
But another big cultural aspect
Yeah.
is that in Japan, Christmas seems to be either for kids outside of office culture.
Yeah.
Like Christmas seems to be for kids or for couples.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like a more romantic thing for couples. Yeah.
But not so much like family.
Yeah.
Right? And then New Year's is very family heavy.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I would say majority of people
Yeah.
spend it with their family. They go back to, their hometown or wherever their parents are living. If people are, like, married, they maybe, like, split or, like, do every other year at, like, the separate in-laws.
So that makes it kind of easy. Like, if you're wondering what Christmas is like in Canada or in Hawaii or wherever, it's basically like New Year's in Japan.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we just, for Christmas, we get together.
With family.
Eat and drink. And
Just,
then
like,
we
relax
do a little bit of Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
So that's basically the same as New Year's holiday in Japan.
Yes. But for the New Year's holiday, in my experience and Jeff's experience, we spend it with our friends.
Yeah, it's a friend thing.
Yeah, we bring in the New Year, which literally means at midnight, right? Or going up to midnight on New Year's Eve, the countdown, everything is usually with friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Only when I was a kid did I do this with my parents.
Yeah.
My parents usually were asleep by 11.
Like 10 o'clock.
Yeah. They didn't usually make it to New Year's. And now I understand why. But, my friends would get together every year and have a New Year's party at somebody's house or at a event in a bar or a nightclub. Or
so we're talking like university and beyond.
Yeah.
Up to high school,
I think in high school we did it too.
Really?
Yeah.
I think because, I grew up in Hawaii, so I have that, American culture, but also my family's Japanese, so it was kind of like very mixed in my family. Like my family would host a New Year's party, so I would be with my family, and then people would come to our house and stuff. So I don't know if my experience was completely American, where I hung out with my friends and counted down.
Right. Yes. I think I've experienced New Year's in Japan, and it's quite different.
Yeah, well, you know what I love is in Japan, like a lot of people love to watch kohaku, or it's just like become so part of the tradition. Right now, there's a lot of different things like the 24-hour TV, or is it the Sasuke?
Oh,
Isn't that
Sasuke.
at New Year's as well?
Probably, yeah.
So there's different things to watch, but like it's like kohaku, and then maybe like some kind of concert that people are doing. And then as soon as New Year's happens, it's like NHK changes into the
traditional
the shrine,
sabong.
the bong, and it's so like tranquil.
Yeah, I do like that feeling.
Yeah, it's tranquil, and then like people are eating their soba, and then it's like, whereas in America it's like, woo!
Yeah, it's totally the opposite. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's interesting. Do you have any like favorite memory from New Year's or anything like that to finish up?
You know, the New Year's parties that I always had were just run of the mill basic things. I didn't ever do anything too crazy. Let's see. No, I remember maybe the last New Year's that I spent while in Canada. Just my big group of friends. We all went to it was a nightclub.
Okay.
So we had to buy tickets and we got dressed up. People wear formal clothing. And I remember it being really fun.
Yeah.
Getting home maybe around 2 a.m.
Okay, that seems pretty standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably, I don't remember clearly, but usually we would get some food after.
Right.
It's not a technical like nijikai, but we would probably grab food on the way home. Something, really bad junk food.
I always wanted to go to the New York countdown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but then now when I watch it, when I was younger, I wanted to go. Now when I watch it, I'm like, no, I can just watch it on TV.
Yeah, those people are freezing. In Toronto, too, yeah.
Oh my God,
Toronto's
freezing, and there's like no
freezing.
bathroom, right? Yeah. Like, it's like a nightmare, actually.
Yeah. Watch it on TV.
Yeah. Okay, well, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yes, we'll probably bring more holiday content throughout this month.
Absolutely. It's coming.
Okay.
Thanks,
See
guys.
you.
Bye.